Every single time some news happens around the National Football League, we're always narcissistic. What does this mean for us? What does this mean for the Vikings? What does this mean for our players? And news that Scary Terry McLaurin, Washington Commies wide receiver, stud in his own right. He got paid. He got the bag. The question is, how does this affect Justin friggin' Jefferson? Because Jefferson is going to be eligible for an extension next offseason, and he's going to get all the money. Deservedly so. So, Schefter, go. More on Washington Commies, blah, blah, blah. McLaurin, 3-year extension worth up to $71 million with a $28 million signing bonus, And then ESPN's Field Yates pointed out that every single wide receiver extension that gets done, it just is just more money for Justin Jefferson. Whether it's Tyreek Hill or Devontae Adams or Diggs or Scary Terry or Cooper Kupp, it's all coming up millhouse for Justin Jefferson. A huge winner of the exploding wide receiver market this offseason. Justin, he forgot the friggin' Jefferson. He has more receiving yards than any player before turning 23. The most yards ever through 2 pro seasons, is a 2-time All-Pro. He's extension eligible after the season and may sign for $1 billion. And I'm for it, man. I am. As top end wide receiver starts approaching middle quarterback money, yeah, well, I'm okay with that, man. And you look at Jefferson versus McLaurin. Now, this is not to downplay Terry McLaurin at all. Terry McLaurin, like I said, is a bad mofo. A big time respect. Plus, McLaurin has done this. So as much as people want to poo-poo on Kirk Cousins, Jefferson has done this with Kirk Cousins, right? So something has to give. Either Kirk Cousins sucks and Justin Jefferson is up here, or Kirk is actually not bad and Jefferson is benefiting from consistent quarterback play. McLaurin's had 8 quarterbacks with the Commies over 3 years. It's been rough. But you compare the career yards. Jefferson 30-16 versus 30-90. Career touchdowns 17 versus 16. Career receptions 196 to 222. Now, the difference is, you can see it. Jefferson has only played 2 years. McLaurin's played 3. Now, it's great precedent that McLaurin got his extension after 3 seasons. I think that's what's going to happen with Jefferson, obviously. So, yum time. Yum. And then you look at the wide receiver market as of right now. This is sort of by average per season in terms of new money. So Tyreek Hill up at the top at $30 million. Was that an anomaly? Did the Dolphins just overpay because they're the Dolphins? Maybe. Devontae checking in at $28 million per year. Nuke Hopkins. Nuke Hopkins used to be the massive outlier when he inked up his massive deals with the Cardinals, but then Cooper Kupp slotting in at 26.7. A.J. Brown, forgot about him and his new deal with the Eagles, $25 million per. Diggs is a value at 24. Hell, Scary Terry is a value at 23.33 as well. So I'm actually estimating that Jefferson's extension will be, 3 years, $100 million. Also, you notice that the practical guarantees as well as guaranteed signing have gone up precipitously with some of these contracts as well. So that's what's really important because, you could sign a 5-year, $1 billion contract in the NFL, but if it only has $1 million guaranteed, that's all you're probably going to get. All right, so the actual guarantee is what matters. And also, getting guaranteed money past the first year of an extension. Vikings generally haven't done that outside of Kirk Cousins. Actually, most teams around the league generally don't provide hefty guaranteed money past the first year of the deal. But I think Jefferson will get that, especially at his age. So 3 years. Maybe Jefferson will get a 3-year fully guaranteed extension because when you extend a first-round pick who's eligible for a 5th-year option, they basically just throw the 5th-year option out the window. So Jefferson would be going into a de facto contract year next year, tack on 3 years. You have 4 years of him under contract. And if you guarantee all that back end, it's not the worst idea in the world, given that Jefferson is still a young player. Like, he's not up there in age like Devontae Adams or even Tyreek Hill or Cooper Kupp or Nuke Hopkins. You're not gonna have 3-4 years fully guaranteed on the back end for a 28, 29-year-old wide receiver, but you will for one Justin friggin' Jefferson's age. So again, everything is just coming up roses for Jefferson, and pay him his money. Like, get him the dough. He's going to have another phenomenal year this year. And like we said before, Jefferson put up all of those stats in a run-first offense with Kirk Cousins as his quarterback. But now, with Kevin O'Connell coming in, Vikings a lot more 11 personnel getting after things. I think Jefferson is going to explode this year. Can we slide him in for a Triple Crown run? Could we do a $130 for 1,800 yards and 15 touchdowns? Can we do that? Just like, check. And then just give him all the money because I'm very pro player getting the money. as long as it eventually doesn't impact the salary cap, even though, as we've learned, hashtag cap's a myth. And keep Jefferson happy. Keep him in purple. Yeah, like, can he retire in purple one time? Can we not let him get away like we did Randy Moss? Just one time. Please, 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 please. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Scary Terry McLaurin getting the bag and how that helps Justin Jefferson. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.